but recently the news that we're getting is one that virtually all Nigerians are in agreement that it's not good news. And because of that, we're putting our focus on the crisis in Rivers State. The storm started with the crisis in the State House of Assembly, and that was last week. And the Rivers State Police Command on Wednesday declared Majority Leader Honorable Chidi Llyod wanted for his involvement in last week's fracas in the state legislature. Some people have questioned whether he should be declared wanted. And I must clearly say that when we were discussing this, I did call the police headquarters and I was informed that he is not being declared wanted. He's just being asked to come and report to the police in Abuja. Now, we will discuss this and understand the full ramification of reports or wanted or the impression created in the media. But to discuss that with us, I will start with Mr. Shobi Jumbo, who is the coordinator of Network for Defense of Democracy and Good Governance. Good morning and welcome. And sitting next to him is Mr. Okechukwu Nwanguma, who is a program coordinator, Noprin Foundation.
My pleasure.
And on the other side, we have with us Mr. Eric Appiah, who's a legal practitioner. And just next to him is Barrister Tubotamuno Dick, who's a legal practitioner and also a politician. Great to have you here.
Good morning, Nigerians.
Okay, now let's start. And I think I would want to start with the last. Let's start with Barrister Tubotamuno. In terms of what happened last week and the implication for our legal system, some people have been found to be in a situation where they are seen on national television and on YouTube all around the world to be fighting in the State Assembly. Fighting is not an acceptable thing in any workplace, and the State Assembly, like all workplaces, is a workplace. Nobody is expected to fight. How do we begin to explain what happened?
Yeah, thank you very much. First and foremost, I want to say that what happened generally is a shame. And when I watched some production presentation and saw the attempts by the government or those in support of Chidi Llyod to cover it up, it becomes a bigger shame. Because good thing that video went viral, it was on YouTube. I was taken aback when I saw another video trying to bring up an issue that the Right Honorable Vance Baby was saying he punched Chidi Llyod and others. That was a discussion. I was in the assembly complex. That was a discussion with friends. And they were just trying to justify the actions of Chidi Llyod. Now, let me say that in law, even provocation, because the first interview that went on air was that of Chidi Llyod, saying now blows were rained on him. If we take him up on that, that is, it was provoked. He was provoked by Vance Baby. He attacked Emoshinda. It doesn't follow. And then provocation, if you're provoked, it can only form a defense by Section 284 of the Criminal Code if on that spur of the moment you reacted. And then again, your reaction must be commensurate. It must be proportionate with the provocation. Whatever.
So if you get slapped, what will be your reaction? You slap or you get a mace and you whack them? Which one is...
No. If you get slapped, assuming he was slapped as he claimed, he alleged by Evans Baby before the sitting started. And then he comes in with the governor on the second leg. When that provocation, assuming it was there, have cooled down, you seize the mace and attack Emoshinda. There is no nexus between that, and there is no amount of garnishing that can justify.
Let's take one step or two steps or a few steps backward.
Right.
Whether it's a slap or a whacking on the head with a mace, is it right in the workplace?
No. It's not right. It's not. I was just trying to follow the questions he put to me. Like, I am giving an eyewitness account. I was on the floor. I was in the gallery of the assembly that day, invited there on Lego business with one of the assembly members. I was on the gala when most of this happened. So they account.
Did you witness the slapping of anybody?
There was none. Chidi Llyod wasn't looking like, when he came to seize the mace, wasn't looking unruffled. It wasn't looking like somebody that was slapped.
What time did you get to the state assembly?
I was in the state assembly as early as 8:30.
And you were sitting in the gallery?
Yes, because the honorable member told me that they wanted to sit, and I had to go to the gallery to observe the day's proceeding.
So in watching, you did not witness anybody who alleged that they were slapped or they were
the house
punched?
The house was properly convened. The house sat. The record of the house, as in those who signed attendance were there. The day's proceeding started, and the former speaker, Telema Danamakri, was impeached. And it was at the point of impeachment, when they saw that he has been impeached, they've even elected a new leader too of the house, that there were frantic calls. People started making frantic calls, and they've accepted that it was the call of Honorable Ningba that got to the governor, and the governor rushed in there on breakneck speed. I said I witnessed all this, and it was then at that point that he rushed into the floor of the assembly with the security details alone that Chidi Llyod sees that mace. I'm even surprised that even the video of the governor in the has disappeared into thin air.
Did you witness the proceedings of the impeachment?
That is what I said. I did.
And how many people were there sitting?
Yes, that is why I came.
How many people?
There were over 25 persons. That is why I came to this. That is why I came to this program. Now let us separate the proceedings of the day. Let us separate when Evans Baby, Right Honorable Evans Baby, made his inaugural speech from when the proceeding took place. Why have they, River State government, and I want to say that the Honorable Commissioner for Information has done very well as a commissioner of information for the they have all the videos. They did the one they want to do. They show the one they want to do. Why didn't they show the proceeding, the impeachment proceedings?
Let's
they should have showed.
We have a number of people we have to talk to now.
I want to clarify that.
Let's clarify. You said there were over 25 members of
over 25.
And when you were watching, did you hear from the gallery who voted? How many people voted for impeachment?
Look, let me tell you that.
Just give us numbers. How many people did you see?
I would. I said over 25. It was. You will see that it was a unanimous, almost unanimous decision.
It won't be a unanimous decision if we do not know how many people voted. How many people did you see since you witnessed the proceedings?
I have said over 25%. The record of the assembly.
How many people said yes to?
No, I won't be in a position to.
You did not hear.
You did not hear any.
Yeah.
You didn't hear from the gallery.
I saw them. They raised their hand and all this. I won't be able to count. It's not me.
You saw a lot of people.
I'm in the gallery. I'm not participating in the legislative proceedings.
You said you saw them.
I did see. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What we're just trying to establish is if I'm sitting in the gallery in the State Assembly and they say who's voting for impeachment of the Speaker, you will see. Out of 25.
And I saw a majority of the hands.
And when they counted, did they count or was just a or no?
Let me see. They are the assembly members. They know the procedures of counting their votes. I am the gallery. I am an observer, not participating. But what I can give evidence of what I saw. You know, the gallery is way up there. They counted and they had their numbers. It wasn't announced to members of, but they said majority. From you can hear the leader protest say that from the majority of what I've seen, that is the answer that raised the advance right on the advance people has been elected, and I challenge
before the election you have to impeach, and in impeaching you have to vote that somebody.
It was all done.
It was all done. Yes. Okay, fine. Let me go on then. Let's go on to. Let's talk to the person just sitting next to you there, Mr. Eric Appiah. Now. What was your view with regards to the crisis? What's your thought with regards to this crisis?
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me start by saying that every absurdity has a champion to defend it. My learned friend here has spoken on two fronts. One, that he was in the house, and that he's a lawyer. He knows the clear provisions of section 92 of the Constitution. So number should be important to him. If he couldn't get the number of people who voted for and against, then he has fundamentally failed as a lawyer. Now, having said that, we have equally talked about the conflict. He admitted here that there was provocation, that there was an alleged beating by Chinda or somebody on the speaker, and that the provocation wouldn't have resulted to that magnitude that the leader of the house
Correct.
took